Hello, my lovely twin flames. I hope today is finding you all really well. Whenever you find this reading is the time that you're meant to see it. So there must be something in it that resonates with you. This is quite unusual for me because I haven't done a karmic read in quite a long time, because it's something I don't like to focus on in the twin flame journey, but I do know that people request them for various reasons. And today I want to approach it from a different angle, and I'm being drawn to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. There's obviously a message here that we need to hear. So this reading specifically is for those of you who have a divine masculine in a karmic situation. So another relationship, basically. So I do apologise if you can hear aeroplanes on this video, simply because I live near an airport and they seem to be very noisy at the moment. Anyway, let's get started. So we're going to approach things from the karmic's perspective. What does the karmic, how does the karmic feel about the divine masculine, and what are her intentions or his intentions, depending on whether they're male or female? So let's just go ahead and find out. So Spirit, can we visit the karmic briefly, please, and find out how they are feeling? Okay, so we have daydreams and decisions. We have throat chakra. Oops, it's this one. We have love abounds. We have embrace. And we have lead. They also gave us healing begins. So this is a real mixed up energy we're getting. Let me just see if I can fit them all in one row. Bear with me just a second. This is more cards than I intended to take. Yes, we can just fit them in. Right. Very, very strange mix of energies coming from this card. It's feeling quite troubled, to be honest. So I think we may have a bit of a mixed up karmic that we're reading for today. They've just said the word pensive to me. And it feels like this karmic is, on one hand, sort of burying their head in the sand and daydreaming about how their life is. But on the other hand, when they have moments where they're not in such dreamy headspace, they feel like they need to make some sort of decision. So there's in itself, there's mixed up energy coming from this card. As I say, it very much depends on the karmic's mood and how they're feeling on that day, and on sort of the circumstances of the day, as to whether or not they feel everything's hunky-dory and fine, or whether they feel, actually, I've got to make some decisions about something and I don't know what to do. They definitely feel that they need to communicate more. There may have been blips in the communication between the divine masculine and the karmic, and they're feeling now that things need to be talked about. And this may well be because they feel a decision has to be made. It may be something that the divine masculine and the karmic are planning together or doing together, but it doesn't feel so much like that to me. It feels like the karmic is trying to make some sort of decision and feels that she needs to talk to the divine masculine about it. I'm just referring to the karmic as she, just because it's straightforward. So if your karmic is a male, then, you know, by all means adjust it to whatever fits your scenario. Spirit, that's provocative. Sorry, they've just said the word baby to me. I don't feel there is a baby. there may be children already, but I don't feel there's a new baby coming. I don't get that energy at all. So please don't worry about that, because I know karmic reads can be quite triggering for divine feminines. But maybe the karmic is feeling that they would like to try for a baby. This won't be all of them, but you know, it could be that that's a conversation she wants to start, because she feels there is love in this relationship and she wants to actually embrace it, you know? But I think it could be a decision about all sorts of things. The baby thing is only, you know, for a very small number of you. It won't apply to everybody. And I definitely don't see a baby. I don't see a baby coming. So for the karmics we're reading for and the divine masculines we're reading for, I don't see it featuring, but it may be in the karmic's thoughts for whatever reason. She definitely feels there's definitely something that this karmic has on their mind that they want to make a decision about. And it may be something that she and the divine masculine have talked about in the past, and she feels she wants to bring it up again because she wants to have this discussion. And there's something here about her wanting to embrace their love. So if your divine masculine isn't married to this karmic, it may be that she wants to open up the idea of getting married, you know? I think that, because I'm getting a real resistant energy though, and I think she feels that it's what she wants. She wants to, we've got the card of embrace. She wants to embrace this love that she feels that they've got. But there's a hesitance about her opening up this conversation, which suggests to me that she feels that it won't be well received. But we're going to pull some more cards in a moment, so we'll get some more information on that. And we'll certainly look at what the divine masculine's response would be if this communication was opened up. So bear with me for a moment. She wants to take the lead in this situation. But again, there's a fear. You see, we see the shadow energy here is quite prominent. So she wants to push whatever this agenda is, whatever this is that the karmic wants. She wants to push it, but she's hesitant because she doesn't think the divine masculine is going to want to talk about it or want to get involved in whatever it is she's planning. And it may not be anything major, but it does kind of feel like it's significant to her. But there's this shadow energy here that is, as I say, very, very prominent. So she's got doubts. She's got doubts about raising this issue. She wants to push the issue, but this is the resistance that I was sensing here. And we have the card of healing, and I'm curious about this, because it sort of contradicts the previous energy that I'm feeling. But what Spirit is saying is that, you know, this karmic lives in a bit of a daydream in her head a lot of the time with her perspective on what the relationship is. And maybe things haven't been straightforward. Again, we're going to find out in a moment with some more cards, but maybe things haven't been straightforward between the karmic and the divine masculine. And therefore she feels that whatever this action is, it will help to seal their love in some way from her perspective. Okay, so maybe that's the romantic notion that the karmic has. That's kind of interesting. I'm just wondering, because I want to pull some more oracle. Oh gosh, I'm getting such a headache with this reading. This is why I don't like doing karmic readings. No, they're not the right cards. They don't feel right. Do bear with me, because I need to get the right deck, and Spirit are just giving me a headache at the moment. They're not the right cards either. We need something factual. Right, let's go for these little ones again. What are those? Oh, actually, we're going to use 2 decks together. And I don't know why, but that just felt right when I picked that up. And I think these are really useful because these give us facts. Thank you, Spirit. They're ahead of me. Oh, so we have distant horizons. So whatever it is that the karmic wants to discuss with the divine masculine and is hesitant about, it may be something they discussed a long time ago that, you know, they couldn't agree on. Or it may be something where they'd agreed to sort of put it off, you know, into the distance. So if, for example, and this is only an example, so please don't get upset by this, but if, for example, they're not married, but the karmic wanted to be married, it may be that the divine masculine has said, you know, no, I don't think we need to. There's other things we need to concentrate on. Let's put it off for a couple of years. It could be that sort of scenario. Or it simply could be that this karmic wants to book an extended trip somewhere. And she doesn't feel that the divine masculine will be up for it. It could be that simple. Literally, it could be that simple. But it kind of feels heavier than that because she feels there's going to be a lot of resistance. Yeah, we have the card of poverty. So she feels that in communicating with the divine masculine, she's not going to get much in return. The divine masculine, she's convinced the divine masculine will not go for whatever idea it is that she's got. What else, please? Oh, I missed it, Spirit, sorry. Why do we have lover bounds? That's a bit odd. But then I am biased, to be fair. Yeah, you see, we have a courthouse, and that is what is making me think this has something to do with securing, and I think that's a phrase I used earlier, securing this love. So it could be around a marriage or I don't like keep saying it, but it could be. I wanted to say in that moment, this could be to do with a divorce, but it doesn't feel right. So there may be 1 or 2, and I literally think it could be 1 or 2 divine masculines who are already married to somebody else. And this karmic wants the divine masculine to divorce them. It could be that. I think it's more to do with, because she's in daydream state, I think it's more to do with this karmic pushing to secure her connection with this divine masculine. But she doesn't think he's going to go for it. Oh gosh, my headache. Spirit, please take my headache away. Yeah. She's been thinking about ways that she can show the divine masculine that she still wants him, that she still cares about him. You know, she's sort of, here she is in this daydreamy state where she's sort of, you know, there's a bit of idolizing going on here. So this karmic is desperate to show the divine masculine that she wants to be with him. There's almost like a clingy energy, which is perhaps why I've got a headache. So why is she taking the lead? What's this all about? She may have tried to contact a solicitor or a lawyer or whatever, you know, you call them, whichever country you're in, but some sort of legal person to get advice. And they may have not given her the advice that she wanted because she's unhappy about it. She took the initiative, she took the lead, and if she hasn't done already, she's thinking about approaching a solicitor to try and secure this plan that she has in her mind, but she's not going to be happy with what she is being told, because whatever it is will need the consent of two parties. It could be about buying a house. We haven't got a house featured here though, but for some of them, it could be something like the karmic would like to move to a bigger house, and she's been, you know, discussing it with the divine masculine. The divine masculine doesn't want to go down that route, so she's pursued it herself, but needs both names to secure the house, you know, something like that. So her plans are being thwarted a bit. So what about the healing? Why have we got healing here? Why have we got healing? We have a message of concern. So underlying all this may be the fact that the karmic has been notified by somebody or had a message from somebody with some information that the karmic didn't want to hear. So that may be why they're taking action steps to try and secure this love. I think they've received some information and they're trying to heal the relationship quickly by taking this action. Yeah, definitely a message. They have received a message of some sort that is causing them concern. And I don't feel that it's the divine masculine that has messaged them, because I think he's a bit oblivious to what's going on, because she hasn't spoken to him yet, I don't think. I think this is from a third party. I don't mean a romantic third party. I think this is a friend or a relative that has given her some information regarding the divine masculine that the karmic isn't happy about. But I get the feelings from the karmic are more vulnerable than determined at the moment. Yes, the karmic would like to take the lead in this situation to sort it out, but there's almost like a desperate energy to keep the divine masculine rather than an angry energy to deal with it. You know what I mean? There's a vulnerability coming from them that's sort of desperately trying to hang on to the divine masculine. And here he is on the bottom of the deck, the main male. So it's definitely messages regarding the divine masculine. Somebody has told her something or sent her a message that has something to do with the divine masculine. He's not aware of it, but the karmic is. And therefore the karmic is trying to take action to hold on to the divine masculine. So, you know, it may be that he's been out, he's had a chat with a friend, it's been overheard by somebody who knows the karmic, and it's been repeated, you know. Could be something like that. It will be different for everyone. Let's just pull these little cards. I don't use these very often because they have rude words on. But anyway, this says stand up for yourself. So yes, she's trying to protect her dream. She's trying to stand up for herself. She's trying to fight her corner, but she's doing it from a place of real neediness. And there's a bit of fear attached to that. She's afraid of having the conversation, even though she wants to, because she doesn't want the divine masculine to have the opportunity to push her away emotionally. What else have we got? I apologise for these cards in advance in case they come up with words that you don't want to see. I'm not that familiar with them, but I just felt I needed to use them today. Yeah. She wants to build her confidence in this relationship. You know, she's not feeling confident at the moment. It says here, confidence comes with time and practice. So she knows that having this conversation is the right thing to do. She's trying to build up her confidence to have this conversation. And I don't feel that the conversation is going to be directly to do with whatever this message was. I get the feeling that the conversation is about her taking a different tactic to try and secure her relationship with the divine masculine. We've got justice is coming. Yeah. It's like she's stepping into her power. She's gaining some confidence, and she feels that if she can gain that confidence, she'll be in a powerful position, and it'll all be fair and just and work out in her favor, because that's what she wants. Oops. Yeah, you see, she kind of feels that if this plan works out, then she's not going to be able to be moved from her throne. It's the throne card, which is why I've used that phrase. It says your potential is endless. So she kind of feels there's a bit of manipulative energy here, because she kind of feels that if she manages to pull off this plan, which she's feeling very vulnerable, don't forget, you know, and yes, she's being manipulative, but it's from a place of neediness. You know, she feels that if she achieves this plan, then she'll secure her position, which is justified because she feels she's the main person in this relationship. And therefore it'll open doors to other possibilities. What else, please, Spirit? What else do we need to know about the karmic and these plans and these thoughts? What else do we need to know? Do we need to know anything else? Oh, that one, okay. This says, universe, we're all just stardust. But I think that this person, this karmic, has interest in spiritual matters. And I think that she has been maybe praying, maybe talking to the universe about what she wants to happen. They've just shown me a picture of the Magician card in my head. So she may be into manifesting. So she may have been trying some of those methods to try and enable her to have this conversation with the Divine Masculine and pull off whatever this plan is. By calling it a plan, it sounds like it's very sort of devious. And I do get some manipulation energy, but it is because of her vulnerability. Because whatever this message is has unsettled her. What can you tell us about the message, please? Or do we do that with tarot? Okay. Yeah, she's willing to come out fighting here, look. You know, she feels she's a princess, but she's willing to come out fighting here because she does not want to lose the Divine Masculine. So what is this message about? Let's use our usual tarot because they feel right. What is this message about, Spirit? And why is she worried? Oh, gosh. Sorry, I dropped that. I'm not going to take that. Why is the karmic worried? What's going on? Yeah, she's got the determination to hold on to the Divine Masculine. So she must be fearful. For some reason, she's fearful that he could be planning to leave, planning to move away from her. You know, she may feel that the Divine Masculine is making plans behind her back, that his attention is elsewhere, and she's desperate to get his attention back. She feels like the Divine Masculine is putting her behind him. So, you know, she felt that they'd built something really good, that their relationship is really good, but she sees the Divine Masculine looking forward. Again, his focus is elsewhere. She sees him looking forward and leaving her behind. So there's definitely something from this message that she's been sent or something she's been told. It does feel more like message form though. Yeah, she thinks she thinks he's in his head about this. She feels that he is thinking things through and not telling her what is going on. She doesn't particularly want to know because she doesn't like what she heard, whatever it was. She doesn't like it. So she's coming up with an alternative plan to try and reel him back in. And what's interesting about that is, for those of you who've followed my channel for a long time, when we used to do karmic readings frequently, this was something that she used to do quite often. She used to try and reel the divine masculine back in, you know, when she felt that he was creating distance. And this is definitely what she feels at the moment, and why she's planning to try and move things forward with him. Yeah, this is about some decision needing to be made. She, you know, again, we had decision at the beginning. She wants to make a decision that will lead them to a happy place. We have the butterfly in this card that talks about change, and it's got a very happy energy here. But the Judgment card does talk about sort of official stuff, but it also talks about decisions. So I think she wants to make a decision to move it in a good direction, but she's afraid, because the divine masculine's in his headspace, that he's making a decision to move forward without her. And funnily enough, when we did the twin flame reading a couple of weeks ago, it was all about the divine masculine being ready to move forward. So maybe he's let something slip, or somebody has told her that they're aware that that's what he's planning. It could be something of that type. Yeah, we have this confirmed that this is the divine masculine, because we have the Emperor energy here. Why are we seeing the Four of Swords? She wants to take control of this situation. She doesn't feel that, having put in all the work she put in, that it's now time to rest on her laurels. She doesn't feel that, you know. She feels she's put a lot of work into this relationship. But at the moment, she doesn't feel happy to just coast along and rest. They've just said to me another card. Let's pull out another card for the Four of Swords, please. Can we have some clarity on this Four of Swords? Yeah, she doesn't feel she can rest, because she feels that he's making a decision about which direction to go in. So, you know, the Chariot moves very quickly, and she's very concerned. So I think she is deciding to take this action and have that discussion with him. But I don't feel she'll have a direct discussion about whatever this message is, because the person who told her does not want to get caught in the middle. This is the energy that's coming through. But she's worried that things are going to move forward really quickly. What I'm going to do, because of what's come out of this reading, and I wanted this to be fairly short, but I'm going to pull some more tarot, because... No, I'm not. I'm going to pull some oracle. I want to hear from the divine masculine just a few cards to get some idea if that message that she received is correct. Do excuse me, I just had to... I've talked so much today, I've got a sore throat. What is the divine masculine feeling, please, Spirit? Can we get divine masculine energy in, please? What is it? Oh, you want me to take those two? Okay. Wow. The divine masculine is not happy with the current situation. He's not happy where he is. He's fed up, because he knows that where he is, regardless of any feelings he may have had for the karmic, and let's be honest, you know, he's chosen to be with the karmic, but it kind of feels like he's outgrown that situation, which is what she's picking up, and it's what she's been told about. He's not happy. So it may simply have been a message from somebody who became aware that he's been saying he's not happy in his relationship. It could have been something like that. But it could have been more than that, because the divine masculine wants to be in spiritual union with his divine feminine. This is a spiritual union. And that is why this karmic is afraid, because she feels like she is losing him. Yeah, he's feeling very nostalgic about the divine feminine. He's in his thoughts, which is why we see the King of Swords, about the divine feminine. We see these two hands together and we see abundance. Prosperity comes in all forms. So this isn't a money move from the divine masculine. This is a love move. So it's prosperity and love. We see these two hands embracing and allowing something to grow. So that's where the divine masculine's at. So this karmic is absolutely right. Yeah, look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have the beginning of love. He wants something genuine, something authentic, and he knows the only way that he is going to get it, because he is also obviously in a twin flame relationship, the only way he's going to get it is to be with his divine counterpart. Look at how many spiritual cards. These cards come in different colours depending on what sort of category they fit into in the deck. So you see some of them are black edged, some of them are red, some of them are purple, but the spiritual loved ones are green. And when we ask about how he's feeling, the emotion cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that have come out. So he is, although he's in King of Swords energy, so she's worried that he's thinking and planning things in his head, or that he's thinking things through in his head, not necessarily planning at this moment, but we have all this love energy. So yeah, he wants something more authentic because he's outgrown this situation. The karmic knows it. The karmic wants to come up with an alternative plan to try and keep him where he is, because she can't bear the thought of losing him. But she knows that things are going to move on pretty quickly, which is why she's trying to come up with this plan. But I think deep down, in fairness to the karmic, I think deep down she knows, because she's got this hesitance of having this discussion with him, she knows it's not going to go well. And that's why she's hesitant about it. That's why she tried to take the lead by going to some sort of official person to ask what the procedure would be for whatever action it is she's planning. But the official person said, this can't go forward without the consent of your partner. So that's very interesting, is it not? Do you know, I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't think I need to pull any moonology or anything like that, because I think that is quite definite about where they're at and, you know, how the karmic's reacting to where they're at. So I hope some of you found that useful. I know it won't be for everybody today, and I might do a message from video in a second if if my throat's okay, because it feels very achy. But yeah, but for the people who needed to hear this, I hope that provides you with some sort of insight, some sort of reassurance. And if you did enjoy the video, please help me out by giving it a like. And if you can subscribe, that would be great. Do you know 90% of the people watching my videos have not clicked that button? And it doesn't cost you a thing, and I don't harass you. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I know it's a heavy topic. It certainly gave me a headache and a sore throat, but we needed to hear it. So I hope it's been useful to you. I wish you all well, and I will speak to you all really, really soon. Take care. Bye for now.